Real Talk with Get Real Abundance, Brent Jones, CEO, and myself, DiMarkco Chandler. And I'm here to talk to you about social media marketing inside groups. Today, we are going to look at quickly how to create a group using your Facebook page. So we're going to do it today with real water. Now, the reason I want to start out with real water today is there are adjustments that you sometimes have to make to your page so that you see the group icon in this process. In other words, when you get to editing your tabs, you're going to see a group icon. And if you don't see that group icon, you cannot move that group, or you cannot move that page, rather, linked into a group. That's the idea. We're going to link a page into the group. Now, ultimately, by next week, I would imagine that Facebook has answered my my email to them, my inquiry, and has fixed the problem. I'm going to show you, and not to waste your time here, but I'm going to show you the problem that could arise. Let me share my screen with everyone. And so we have this. And what's interesting here is this is probably today's meeting is one of the most important meetings in the series, because I'm actually going to show you, as I'm recording it as well, how to create a group. And not so much create a group, but create a group that is linked to your business page. Remember last week we talked about linking groups to your personal page. We've done that, been there, done that, right? So now we're on Facebook. Let me move my image out of the way here. See if I can get it back over the other side. Well, there we go. Okay. So when you go to Facebook, you normally are going to land on your home page, your personal page. And that's where I've landed so far here, as you can see. But today I want to go to my pages. So to the right, to my right, and maybe it should be to your right as well, you'll see your pages here. It says Real Water. And then you've got, and actually over here is your feed as well. So everything over here to the right is your feed, your content, all that kind of good stuff, okay? I should confirm Nelson Martin's friend request while I'm at it. And of course, down there, I have to tell my mom, happy birthday, Mom. It was my mom's birthday today. She turned 85. So now I'm going to go over here to Real Water. So you can see the page I'm going to click on is Real Water. You can do this with any page that you are the administrator to. And that's the idea here. Any page that you're the administrator to, you can do this with. Okay, let's do that. So I'm clicking it, and there it is. That's the Real Water page. Nice video here that is on our website. It's also on the Get Real Abundance website. So what you really want to do is you want to come down here and you want to click. Now, it's so simple, folks. You just click on more. Now, remember, this is the new Facebook platform. So when I click on new, I'm going to see edit tabs. When I click on more, rather, not new, but more. And I click edit tabs. So now I'm in the edit tab area. Now, as I was saying, you can try, I could do this with Get Real Abundance. But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to do it with this one because when I scroll down, I see groups right here. Now, here's my groups. Now, you got to make sure that groups is not switched on. If I switch groups on, I'm going to show you this, and you try to move groups up, which is what you're going to want to do, is to move groups all the way up. And watch when I try to set it here. Oops, something went wrong. We're working to get it fixed. So that's the wrong way to do it. The way you have to do it is you must turn the group off. You will be sitting here all day long trying to get this group in the place you want it because it is on. And you'll see that oops all the time. But simply turning it off, you can move this group up anywhere you want. Watch, I can leave it right there if I want. And I can go all the way up to here to reviews if I want. But the idea is I want to put it right underneath my home page. So watch this. I'm going to put groups right here. And it's there. Now, all you need to do from here is to turn it on because it automatically saves. You do not have to save anything usually on the Facebook pages these days, the way they've changed things. So I click that on, voila, it's done. So now I can go back here and click on, let's go back here, and we can click on real water. Bam, I'm back to the page. And now I can click on edit tabs, and you can see everything is right here for me. And I can click on groups. And there, once I click on groups, because that's where I wanted it, we go down here and easily, it says down at the bottom, build a community around your page. So if you've already developed or created the group, you can go right here and click link group. But if you haven't developed or clicked that group, you can go over here and create the linked group. Now I'm going to do that in front of you. So last week we talked about naming the group Real Important People. Let's do that. Real Important People. Voila.
Real awesome people.
Oh, I love it. That's what I said. You're right. Real awesome people. Thank you, Cherie. Appreciate that. And that's a word that we prefer anyway. Real awesome people. Well, I like that even better. So the next thing we have to do when you're creating a group, you have to choose if you want it privacy or if you want it public. Now remember, if you make a group private, you're going to be limited, quite limited as to what you can do. So I'm suggesting that if you really want the full benefits and the full power of the Facebook, what Facebook offers for marketers, go with public. So anyone can see who's in the group and what they post. Let's do that one. And then you can either invite fans from here or you can create the group. I prefer to just create the group here because we can invite the fans and your page fans later. Bam. Group is created and you can link it or unlink it, but as you can see, there it is. Real awesome people. All of this right here can be changed to your specification, but it's very important that you make sure that you get this particular page. And once you get this particular page, you can go over to this area and you can begin inviting people. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start inviting folks that are coming to this meeting. So everybody that's in this meeting, let me see if I can find a couple of folks that are in this meeting right now. So TY, let's see. And you're only going to be people that pretty much that you know. So let's see if we can get this to work. 1 second. My page froze up on me for a second. Hold up, folks. When you're using the slow internet, that happens. Here we go. Great. So now I should be able to invite people here. There we go. And we can go with capital T, Y. Let's see if it comes up of anybody in my group that I want. You just keep going. Notice, Sharon, that it's not bringing you up there. Let's see. Oh, DJ in front. That's right. Let's go back to this. Let's do that again. DJ. What we got next? No space? Sometimes you have to do the whole thing. But you see, it didn't want to pull you up this time, and we won't fret that. Let's try a different one here. I'm going to put the mouse down because it's not really treating me right. Okay, folks, 1 second. All right.
Gotta love when technology works for you, right?
Yeah. Let's try some. basically what it's doing is it puts all your people down here at the bottom that you know, and you can just pretty much scroll through and see, and then start inviting some of these people that you know. So we'll just do it like this. There it is. I'm going to do this person, and then I'm going to do, let's see. Now, the thing about it is you got to like the pages. So there's my brother, Marshawn. So I'm putting him in the group. And then let's try. Kathy, is your page this way? It's going to be Milna?
No,
Cochran.
it's Kathy Cochran. It's a long name, Kathy Cochran.
There it
There
is.
she is.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. So all you're going to do is start adding people. This takes a little time, folks, but as you add people, you grow the group this way and begin to invite friends. They'll also begin to invite people into your real awesome people group, because who doesn't want to be in this group? So we're going to go ahead and let that go, and that's how you create a group. And what I'm going to do later is I'm going to invite everybody in the room, so you guys are all going to get an invitation. And you will get that invitation today. What I want us to do is then, during the week, start looking at what I'm posting in the group and how I'm posting in that group. Because when we get to next week, I'm going to show you how to post in these effectively in these groups to generate leads. That's my whole goal next week. So you can generate leads for yourself. The goal is, I got a big goal. I want everybody in here to be able to generate 25 leads a day. And I'm talking about 25 people that will purchase the product.
I'm with that.
You're with that. I love it. So as we move on, I don't want to take a whole lot of time, but we're at 7:14. We're going to end somewhat early today because I don't want to overwhelm you. I want everybody to look at the video. I'm going to cut it so that we don't have any downtime. But look at the video. It'll be up by late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and follow these steps. Now, here is what you're going to all need to do, just so you feel comfortable in doing it. I want everybody to create one group, just one group, and invite me into your group. Everybody in the room, at the sound of my voice, that's going to be your homework, so that I know you're doing something, and we're going to move very fast. It's important for you to know how to do this. Even if you decide you don't want to do health and wellness, maybe you want to do something else. Well, we want to benefit you. Get Real Abundance wants you to have abundance. So today, promise yourself that you are going to do something that gives yourself an opportunity like you've never seen before. And that is to not only provide yourself with health and wellness, but to extend yourself, your self-interest to extend to other people, so that your self-interest doesn't just include you anymore. Your self-interest is broader and includes other people within that embrace. I'm going to click this off right now so that everybody can, so I can see everybody that's in the group. Ooh, good. More people showed up. I appreciate that. I want to thank you all. I'm going to turn this over to Brent and put him on the front page here so that he can say the final farewell. Okay, Brent, there you go. You're there.
Excellent. DiMarkco, I just want to point out, this is world-class education, but it doesn't matter how much you show or teach people, you got to go into action. And DiMarkco's showing you step by step, small step by small step, how you can go into action. So let's start doing it. And then if you do it, then you will become empowered so that you can create real abundance. But DiMarkco, it's just amazing. I thank you. This is stuff that people pay a lot of money for courses to take, but you're breaking it down step by step and on a slow gradient. So there's no excuses. We all should be doing it. And I want to, again, thank you very much. Thank you for coming on. In that action, also invite people to start coming to this teaching, the course. And what's good about it is it'll be on the website, the Real Abundance website, under our story. You can, if you come in later, you can just watch the previous ones, and they're only like, 15-20 minutes, so it's not too much each time, and you just take step by step by step. It's like climbing a mountain. You take one little step at a time, and pretty soon you look back and say, man, I've come a long way. Well, this can happen here at Real Abundance as well. So again, thank you, DiMarkco. You guys, thank you for getting on, and then we'll see you next Tuesday and next Thursday.